Oxford wasn't first. Harvard wasn't first. The oldest university was built by a Muslim woman in Africa. In the heart of Fez, Morocco, more than 1,000 years ago, a remarkable woman changed the course of education and history. Her name was Fatima al-Fihri, and her vision would create an institution that still stands today. Al-Qarawiyyin University, recognized by UNESCO and the Guinness World Records as the oldest existing, continually operating university in the world. Fatima al-Fihri's story begins in the early 9th century. She was born in the city of Kairouan, in present-day Tunisia, to a wealthy and devout Muslim family. Her father, Muhammad al-Fihri, was a successful merchant who eventually migrated with his family to Fez, a thriving city that bustled with trade, culture, and learning. When Fatima and her sister Maryam inherited their father's fortune, they made a decision that would echo through the centuries. They would invest their wealth not just in their own lives, but in the lives of their community. In those days, education was a privilege reserved for a select few, and learning often took place in mosques or private homes. Fatima dreamed of something greater, a place where scholars from all walks of life could gather, study, and contribute to the flourishing Islamic civilization. In 859 CE, Fatima began the construction of a grand mosque. But this mosque was destined to be more than a place of worship. From its very inception, Fatima envisioned Al-Qarawiyyin as a center for religious and secular learning, a sanctuary for scholarship, debate, and discovery. Fatima personally oversaw every step of the construction process, from the laying of the foundation stones to the intricate architectural details that would distinguish the mosque and its adjoining school. She fasted throughout the years of building, dedicating her efforts and her spirit to the completion of her vision. When it was finished, Al-Qarawiyyin stood as a beacon of knowledge, attracting scholars from across the Islamic world and beyond. The curriculum at Al-Qarawiyyin was revolutionary. It offered courses in theology and Islamic law, but also in grammar, mathematics, astronomy, medicine, rhetoric, logic, and music. The university became a melting pot of cultures and ideas, a place where the wisdom of ancient Greece, Persia, and India was translated, debated, and preserved. Its library, filled with priceless manuscripts, became one of the most important in the medieval world. Over the centuries, Al-Qarawiyyin nurtured minds who would shape the future of science, philosophy, and politics. Among its students and teachers were Ibn Khaldun, the father of sociology and historiography, Leo Africanus, the great geographer and diplomat, and even Maimonides, the Jewish philosopher and physician. The university became a bridge between civilizations, a place where Christian, Jewish, and Muslim scholars could meet and learn from one another. The influence of Al-Qarawiyyin extended far beyond the walls of Fez. Its model of education, structured classes, degrees, and scholarly debate, was emulated by universities across Europe, including the University of Bologna and, centuries later, Oxford and the Sorbonne. In fact, the very concept of the university as a place for continuous learning and research, open to all regardless of class or creed, owes much to the pioneering vision of Fatima al-Fihri. But who was Fatima al-Fihri, this woman who changed the world? Historical records describe her as deeply pious, wise, and generous. She was known for her humility, her intellect, and her determination. In a time when women's voices were often unheard, Fatima's legacy speaks volumes about the possibilities that arise when vision and opportunity meet. She did not simply build a building. She built a foundation for generations of learning and discovery. Al-Qarawiyyin has survived wars, invasions, and the passage of time. Today, it continues to function as both a mosque and a university, offering courses in Islamic law, theology, and languages. Its doors remain open to students from around the world, and its library is a treasure trove of history and culture. The university stands as a living testament to the enduring power of knowledge and to the contributions of women in shaping our shared human story. Fatima's story challenges many assumptions. Too often, the narrative of education and progress is told from a Western perspective, beginning with Oxford, Cambridge, or Harvard. But centuries before these institutions were founded, Al-Qarawiyyin was flourishing in Africa under the guidance of a Muslim woman. Her legacy is a reminder that the pursuit of knowledge knows no boundaries of geography, gender, or religion. The story of Al-Qarawiyyin is also the story of Fez, a city that became a center for trade, culture, and scholarship. Its winding streets and bustling markets were filled with travelers from across the Mediterranean and beyond. The university, with its majestic arches and courtyards, became an anchor for the city's identity and a source of pride for its people. Fatima al-Fihri's vision was rooted in her faith, her sense of community, and her belief in the transformative power of education. She understood that true wealth lies not in gold or possessions, but in the minds and hearts of people. Through her leadership and generosity, she created a legacy that continues to inspire educators, students, and dreamers around the world. Her story is not just a piece of history, it is a call to action. It reminds us that education can be a tool for empowerment, for bridging divides, and for creating a better future. Fatima al-Fihri's life teaches us that anyone, regardless of gender or background, can make a profound impact on the world. Today, as we celebrate the achievements of modern universities, let us remember the woman in 9th century Fez, who laid the first stones for a tradition of learning that spans continents and centuries. Let us honor Fatima al-Fihri, the founder of Al-Qarawiyyin, and the countless others whose contributions have shaped the world we live in. In every classroom, in every library, in every place where ideas are exchanged and minds are opened, Fatima's legacy lives on. She reminds us that knowledge is a gift to be shared, a light to be kindled, and a journey that never truly ends. Her story is a testament to the power of vision, faith, and determination, and to the enduring impact of one woman's dream. Oxford wasn't first. Harvard wasn't first. The oldest university was built by a Muslim woman in Africa, and her legacy continues to inspire generations to pursue knowledge, to challenge boundaries, and to believe in the power of learning to change the world.